Hi, my name is Claire Paul. I'm an artist and also a resident of Dunwoody. I'd like to invite you in to see my show that I have here with Sue Kim called Granular Landscapes. So come on in. I spend a lot of time wandering around outside, and I especially love to walk around Lake Kingsley in Dunwoody. And after visiting there over many months, I just kind of started recording what I heard, what I saw. I was fascinated by all the different sounds, nature, animals. We even have river otters over there, which was extraordinary. And I decided that I wanted to kind of use that as a starting point for exploring an idea, to kind of start as a beginning point for thinking about how we look at nature. And for me in particular, it was about examining things up close. So this contraption came about because I was interested in how other artists were making sound affected video, which is essentially kind of like an oscilloscope. If you remember from maybe your high school or college physics class, that oscilloscope that measures the way that waveforms appear visually. And so I began working with programs to kind of see if there was a way I could create a video that would be sound affected live. So essentially what you're looking at here is a video that is being directly affected by my voice, but rather than having the video pre-recorded, again with this idea of examination, I purchased a digital microscope. And honestly, at first, I purchased it for my children, but it never made it to them. This was one so far that I was just completely enthralled with, that the technology has gotten so incredibly intricate that all you have to do is take a digital microscope and plug it into a computer, and suddenly you have this live feed. And to me, that was just a really fascinating way to tie in this idea of looking at things almost on a microscopic level. So this next part of the exhibit, for me personally, kind of hit upon a touch of nostalgia. I noticed that people are very excited about retro things right now. A lot of people who work in technology have actually started spending time with technology that is really on the brink of being lost again. These are actually shots of Kingsley Lake. Clearly they've been manipulated. I've played around a lot with the different inputs. For me, especially through the winter, there's just this beautiful mist that happens on Lake Kingsley, and I can't get enough of it. So I was out there quite a bit in freezing cold weather, recording whatever kind of struck my fancy. This piece was inspired by Namjoon Park's work, who was a Korean video artist from the 70s and 80s, except he didn't have these super cute little tiny TVs to work with. And I decided to kind of use that just as a starting point, thinking about the function of video and sound and how could I install that on a chandelier. It was genuinely just like my first thought, like, could I make the chandelier into something other than what it normally is. Doug, my husband, actually welded the support tripod for it, which was really fantastic. And actually my children helped me with a lot of this installation as well. So I really hope that you'll take an opportunity to come out and support Spruill in particular, because they are a nonprofit institution. They always need our support as a community, and get a chance to experience not only my artwork, but Sue Kim's artwork. Some really beautiful and exciting things happening right here in Dunwoody.